Good morning. It's Friday. We pop our shit on Friday. Friday is about just keeping it cute, keeping it honest, and keeping it real. And if you can't be honest, if you can't be real, you can be quiet. You can still learn from people without always actively engaging. Just being a fly on the wall sometimes and being around good conversation or healing conversations. That's the first part of the message. I hope everybody is well. I hope everybody is making good choices. The point of this message is, I'm not sure if you realize, but I tend to say make good choices in all my videos, and I definitely put the hashtag make good choices there, right? So I used to work with this young lady, and she like, Miss Amber, you always telling people to make good choices. Do you make good choices? And I said, I do now. We are all one bad choice away from ruining our lives. It does not matter where you sit. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter who your family is. It doesn't matter how you're connected. One poor choice can mess up your life for the rest of your life, right? So we all need to be mindful because nobody is perfect, because people make mistakes. We should be trying to have decency and trying to treat people the way we want to be treated, but we should also be mindful just of our actions in general. When you lie, when you do dirty deeds, when you do foul shit, you got to keep it all straight. Who did I tell that lie to? What lie did I tell? A lie on top of a lie on top of a lie on top of a lie. You create a web of deceit. Next thing you know, you just enthralled and you can't get out. When you tell the truth, you may use different words, but the truth is the truth. I want you to listen to people. Listen to the people who you spend your time with. Are they being honest and real with you? And if they're not, how does that affect you, your life, and your relationship with that person? Is it so bad that you feel like you need to walk away from that person? Is it bad, but it doesn't affect you directly? Like, ask yourself why you're not calling people to the carpet when you see them doing fucked up shit, when you know they told a lie about somebody, when you heard them gossip and you know it wasn't true, or it was just super messy, or it came from a bad place, when you know they not living their life right, and then they judging, criticizing, and treating other people poorly for the same decisions or different horrible decisions. I want you to just start asking yourself, are you being the person that you want to be? And why? If the answer is no, then why? What's standing in your way? If the answer is yes, how do you just continue to do what you need to do to have a good life? And maybe that's where we start. What is a good life? I make good choices every day because I want to have a healthy life, a happy life. I want to leave a legacy of wellness for my family, for generations to come. And anything that does not align with that goal, anybody that does not align with that goal, I don't want in my life. I have been messy. I have been petty. I have been a verbal assassin. I have said mean things. I have done mean things. I have been selfish. I have been inconsiderate. I have done a lot of things in my past. And I have worked so hard to heal from them. People who want to have you fucked up is just going to have it like that. It's no easier way for me to say it. If somebody does not like you, they just don't like you. Sometimes you did not do anything. They have their own issues. You remind them of somebody. You trigger something. We got to stop taking things personal. It's okay to focus on yourself when you're trying to be better. And it's okay to assess your life and decide how you make good choices, who you allow in your life, who also should be making good choices in their life and on your behalf. I have not always been good. And I apologize to everybody I wronged when I was unhealthy. However, I want them to understand the impact of their actions. And I don't need an apology. I want them to change their behavior so they can have happy and healthy lives too. True healing comes with so much maturity. Things that used to bother me just don't bother me at all anymore. And it shocks me, but I'm happy. And I talk about this often that I never thought I would have happiness. But today it's like I have peace. I never thought I would have peace in my life. When you get used to living in chaos, even organized chaos and dysfunction, you become complacent. Not that you don't think that life could be better or different. You just don't have the wherewithal to seek it. But when you get time and you sit and you settle and you start to ask yourself, what type of person am I? What is a good life? What am I doing that be blocking it? What may I be doing that could be blocking, my potential, my opportunities? What's going on my path to success? Hold yourself accountable, but hold the people around you accountable. Life is about additions and modifications. Make all the changes that you need to make to be happy, to be healthy, to be successful. I want you to have a good day. I want you to have a great weekend. I want you to make good choices. And I want you to build a life and a legacy that will make you proud. No matter where you start, it's all about the finished product. You could pick up today. You could pick up tomorrow. You could pick up 6 months from now. You could pick up a year from now and say, today is the day I decide to be different. And just every day you get to decide. Every day you start the day with a blank canvas. Use your mind. Be creative. Be imaginative. Do whatever you need to do to navigate your world, but do it in healthy, safe ways. Take care.